Yeah. No.
Hey, 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 hey. What's going on? All right. All right. Turn the music off. What is happening, y'all? What's happening? Happy Saturday. Is today Saturday? Yeah, happy Saturday. I don't celebrate 4th of July, so I'm not gonna acknowledge that. But happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. And I hope that you're staying cool out there. Okay. Today, here in the DMV, it was 103, but they say with the heat index and the humidity, if it feels like 100, it felt like 118. That's according to the weather report today. But it was 103, all right, today. And I was going to go out and get me some crab legs today. I said, the hell with them damn crab legs. I had me some shrimp here at the house and I steamed them shrimp and put my spices on it. And I sit there and just ate some spice shrimp and chill in the house, slept, took a nap, laying across the sofa. I just did what the hell I wanted to do. I ain't do nothing. Okay. And I enjoyed resting all day long. I was not going out in that heat. Okay. Much as I might have wanted my crab legs, like them crab legs ain't going no damn where. It is too hot to even walk out the front door. So I did not do anything. But I hope y'all had a good day. Okay. Um hey CJ. Hey West Coast Barbara. Uh my late Saturday evening. Look, it's going good. I don't celebrate 4th of July. I don't get into all that because it's, this is not Black People's Independence Day, but that's a whole nother conversation. I ain't getting political with y'all. Everybody can believe whatever they want to believe and celebrate what they want to celebrate. Um, but I just don't celebrate 4th of July. I don't partake in any of those things. So, um, but as far as my Saturday evening, what's been going good? I've been resting and chilling, and setting up my lives for my YouTube lives for later on this week. Y'all can see if y'all go on my page, y'all see I already got my thumbnails set up for Raising Kanan episode 5. So I'm already just getting prepared. That's what I've been doing, just resting and chilling and listening to music. Hey, Miss Nisi, was good. Demarcus, how you doing? How you doing? What was I sipping on today? Oh, a margarita. I made my own little margarita. And that's what I was sipping on today. So I ain't sipping on nothing now, just water. Gotta drink after having that tequila in my body. I gotta, and the heat and all that. Gotta have the water. Gotta have the water. So that's what I'm sipping on now. But earlier today, I had a nice margarita with my spice shrimp. Okay. Hey, all I see. How's the weather down there in Texas? All I see. I meant to reach out to you to see how you doing, you and your family. How's the weather? I know it's hot as a damn Dickens down there. Hey, how you doing? It would be interesting if Flossie Siegel's father purchased the Southside Plaza. Yeah, man. Hey, we don't know. You say, oh, you say you seem like nice people. I am nice people. Look, the people in here in the chat would tell you I'm a cool chick. Okay, I am cool chick. All right, I like to have fun. If this your first time here, this is Inga 71. Sometimes they call me Ginger Snaps. That's a little running joke. Okay, but Inga 71. And we just like to have fun up here. Okay, we don't get deep and too serious. We be talking trash, have fun, and just have a good time. That's what this channel is about. If you like having fun and laughing and having a good time and talking crap with us, that's what we do. Okay, we do not have no mess over here. Okay. um you say you also a sweet, peaceful person too. Yes, you are, CJ. Yes, you are. Thank you. Please sub. Please subscribe. Where my little commercial at? Hold on, wait a minute. I got my little hold on. Here my little commercial. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment, share, do all the things, and follow me on Instagram. Okay, do it one more time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, do all those things, and follow me on Instagram. Okay, on Instagram I am ILL71. Those are my initials, ILL71, which is ill. I mean, I'm ill, okay? Ill71, ILL71 on Instagram. So follow me over there. I post things, and I stay, a little active over there. Um, okay, so yeah. And look, I'm crazy too, okay? Over here, we like to laugh and cut up, and I'm crazy, okay? So the crazy in a good way, not in a bad way, okay? Crazy in a good way. Um, but I like all comments. I try to respond to all the comments that everybody gives me, and good or bad. Even if somebody give me a bad comment, I'll, you know, as long as nobody's disrespectful, I'll receive it and things like that. But if it's disrespectful, then I get disrespectful back, and the people who follow me know that. Okay, but let's get all into this episode. I know I've been on other people's channel and talking about Raising Kanan, but I want to get up here and just kind of kick it some more and talk about it one more time and go through the episode. I just rewatched it again, and I'm still giving this episode a good strong 9.5. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I got to stop for a second. Demarcus Demarcus Vaughn said, "My initials are DMV." All right, all right. Even though Demarcus, you're not technically in the DMV because you're too further south of the cutoff line, but it's still cute. Okay. um anyway, so I just rewatched this episode. Okay, and episode 5, season 5. Well, I say episode 5, I'm sorry. season um f- Season 5, episode 4. Okay, I'm getting all tongue tied. Season 5, episode 4, called Pawns and Rooks. Okay, now who is the pawn, y'all? Who is the pawn and who is the rook? Okay, who are the rookies? Who are the pawns and who are the rookies? I think we know. If y'all know, y'all put it in here. But I think we know who the pawn is and who the rookies are. Um, okay, you give it a solid 9. 9 is great. Yeah, 9 is great. Um, so in this episode, it started off with, okay, Kanan got his crew, and they stand on the corners, they making money. Okay, he back on the corners again. They done took over all unique, corners, and everything is going good until Taz shows up. Okay, his like CJ said, he's a massive disruptor. Hey, what's up, SG? What's going on? What's going on? Um, yeah, they're definitely the pawns. I agree with you, Demarcus, on that. Um, so everything is going good. They making money hand over fist till Taz shows up and he wants to talk crap. He just cannot stand Kanan. And anything Kanan says, anything Kanan does, he's extremely jealous of Kanan because he feels Kanan is pushing him. Um, yeah, y'all behave yourself. I see the comment. Y'all behave yourself. He feels that Kanan is pushing him out. Kanan is not necessarily pushing him out. Kanan is not doing nothing but being Kanan. I mean, I'm gonna have to be on Kanan's side on this one. He's not doing anything. This dude Taz is just he's just weak and he's insecure, and he wants to be the second man in charge, second in command. And he wants to be the man in charge, second in command to Breeze, and he feels Kanan is pushing him out, but that's Breeze is doing, not him. And he was sitting there, and Kanan's like, yeah, whatever you say, and yeah, sure you right. And he said, yeah, it is whatever I say. He got all up in Kanan's face. Yeah, it is whatever I say. And so he's a clown. He's a clown, and soon we're gonna be dealing with him before the end of this episode. And Kanan, oh, one more thing before I go further. Kanan was looking all around and he saw how all the guys on the block was watching how Taz was disrespecting him and talking to him greasy. And all Kanan said was doing, he didn't say a word. He just sat back and say, okay, I'm gonna deal with this nigga here. I'm going to deal with him when the right time come, you know and and we know the right time came. So, but I'm not gonna jump the shark in case somebody don't know. But then we go over to Marvin. Marvin is still grieving really bad. Excuse me, let me take some sip of water. Uh, Marvin is grieving really bad, over Lou, which he should be. I mean, that's his brother. And they had their little differences and stuff, but that's still his baby brother, and they were close. He goes to the pastor again, the minister, and the minister is just telling. He asked, "Do you think my Lou is going on to heaven?" And he said, "Well, it's no way to tell that. My job is not to. My job is to just have I guess guide you in the right direction. So but only God knows if you're going to go to heaven. That's only God knows that. Um, he can't determine who goes to heaven or hell or whatever." And so he gave him a nice. I thought this was a nice conversation. I truly enjoyed the conversation, and the pastor invited him to come to church, and be around other people who's also going through it, and he can lean on someone else. But Marvin's not going. I mean, but then again, I can't say that. We don't know what's going to happen in the next episode. He might just show up. Hey, pretty girl, what's going on? What you doing up? What you doing? Well, it's not too late. It's 11:19, so you probably still up. How you doing? How was your day? Um, okay, let me see what y'all was saying in here. Let me go back a little bit. Breeze playing chess with himself would create a statement. Yes, 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 yes. But remember some other comment I saw earlier. Wait a minute, let me go back. Did I say hi to Miss Niecy? I think I did. Hey, Miss Niecy. Okay, CJ, the DMV is not all of Maryland and not all of Virginia. So that's it's right and wrong at the same time. It is the District of Columbia, which is Washington D.C. It's parts of Maryland and parts of Virginia. So it's not the whole state of Virginia and not the whole state of Maryland. It's considered the DMV. That's a whole nother conversation. But I always talk about it all the time. So, oh, okay, come back and see us soon. Thanks for popping in. Come see us again soon. Yeah, it was a very beautiful episode. I did say hi to support gaming. Let's see. Who else I missed? Oh yeah, Taz is getting on getting Candace Crawl. Right, right. Hey Stephen Harris, what's going on? I know I missed you. Yeah. Let me see. Um let's see. Did I miss anything? I think I got everything. You say you about to put the food in the fridge? Yeah, I did. I already cleaned up my kitchen and everything too. But I ain't do no cooking. I know y'all was probably cooking and barbecuing and whatever. And and wasn't no cooking going on over here. Yeah, we was resting all day, laying around and resting. I ate some shrimp. That's the most I did. Um, let's see. Taz had wrong energy for Kanan. Take that up with Breeze. Right, 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 right. He did. He did. I said, Inga, when I saw Taz in the furnace, I thought of you. And yeah, hey, look, you see, I got my fire all around, okay? Because there's other people that need to go in the fire. It's not just Taz. But I'm gonna bring that up back at the end. Remind me at the end about who should go in the fire. We're gonna get this. Miss Nisa, I didn't cook today. It was too hot. Nah, oh hell no, ain't nobody doing no cooking. And I don't do all that stuff no more like I used to. And I don't celebrate 4th of July anyway, so I don't get into any of the festivities of any of that stuff. No, it's just a day for me to just lay my ass down on the sofa, watch some TV, and chill out. And that's exactly what I did. Um, who you say Kanan needs to get smoked so y'all can stop saying he young go. You talking about Kanan or who is this person? Crank. Who is that? Yeah, remind me who that is because I haven't heard nobody use that name, Crank. So who is that? Support. Please tell me who that is. Raquel would get Breeze knocked off. Stefano, the how Breeze and Kanan completely runs Queen. It's also led to Rock caught up in the Italian Mafia Rico. Look, it's a lot going on, Stephen. A lot going on. But anyway, so the pastor, um, told Marvin to, come on to church and everything. But Marvin ain't doing that. Okay. Marvin is not doing that. All right, let me move on to the next thing. Because we ain't gonna be up here all night long. Rock meet ba- is meeting back up with what's the guy name? Jack Queen or whatever his name is, the Dominican that guy. Um Jack Queen or something like that. She meet back up with him and she said, look, he told her, said, look, I'm not selling in Queens no more. I'm not dealing with Queens. And he said, you already know that. We have a complicated relationship, because she had to take out his who the lady was, his sister or something. And she was doing too much. And it was a Juliana. He had to get rid of her. I mean, Rock had to get rid of her. She was doing too much. And so he but she said, she offered him a business opportunity to so she's trying, because she got to sell that all that those bricks she got from her fees so she can pay him back, you know and then you also got to pay Pino a big chunk of money, plus pay Flossie, plus pay the girls, Marvin get a cut, everybody got to get paid. So she need not just them girls to sell the bricks. She also need um to sell products. She also need the Dominican guy to help her. So he said he's in, and he down for the deal, and they gonna work together. Yeah, Julia's his cousin. What did I say, sister? Right? Okay, it was a cousin. It was the cousin. Um, yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The dude that worked on Kanan's corners, he was talking to Breeze this episode about. Oh, that's his name. Oh, I didn't know what his name was. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Cause see these little side characters, these ones that you see one or two times, I don't be remembering their names. If I only remember your name if I'm going to see you in multiple episodes and you're going to be around. Like these ones I see one or two times, I don't remember their name. I just say he's one of the workers. But I okay, thank you for. I'll try to remember who that is now. You said you give this episode a 7. Said balance connections 101. Please put in the chat and let me know why you give it a 7. Why you give it a 7? Because I'm giving it a 9, 9.5. I'm giving it a 9.5. I've been saying 9.5. I'm gonna stick with that. There's some people saying 9. Some people gave it a solid 10. So balance connections. We all of us in this chat right now, we want to know why you giving it a 7. Okay. I think anything under 8 is too low. But that's just my opinion, and it's your right to give it a 7. So I just like to know. Yeah, not judging you, just want to know. Only if Tariq took out Kane the same way. Okay, this episode was a 10 for me. Yeah, it was very good. Rocket spreading herself thin with yes, I agree. She is spreading herself thin. It's not gonna work out, DeMarcus. I don't see it working out for her. I really don't see it working out for her. At the end, we got 4 more episodes left. I don't see it working out for her. Now this is where things are gonna get kind of sticky, little sticky icky is Jukebox. She only she promised or agreed that she would pay a certain amount of money. They didn't say what the dollar amount was. At least I didn't hear it. A certain amount of money is like, I guess, bribery money, some type of thing, to the Detective Garcia, which I can't stand his guts. I'm ready for him to get the hell out of here, throw his ass in the fire. Um, she agreed to he's a dirty cop, and she agreed to pay him a certain amount of money, I guess, so she can use him for information and keep him at bay or whatever. She only came up with half of the money, and she's short. So I wonder how much he probably asked for. Which I think the amount he asked for, because it didn't ask about 10K a month, and she probably came up with maybe 4 at the most 5, and so um why did she agree to pay? Because I don't know. That's a good question. The Marcus and Steven support gaming, y'all, anybody in here, y'all tell me why you think she agreed to pay Garcia. I think it's just to keep him at bay, to be able to watch out, like get information from him. That's what I'm thinking. Um, and then she can expose him as being a dirty cop, but I just think that'll backfire on her. She's going to have to get rid of his ass. Because they are taking too long to reveal Jukebox did all this. Yeah, I get what you're saying. And then they have to drag it out like this a little bit. This is the final season. This right now is episode 4, right? So they gotta stretch out the story. If they give us everything at one time, yeah, that wouldn't work. So we gotta stretch. It's like a book, like you reading a book, and you got to get through each page and each chapter before you get down to who did it. If like a murder mystery type thing. So I think I'm looking at it that way. But she's not a drug dealer, which is true. She is a thief, which is true. Like, she boosting clothes and stuff. What information does she need? Well, she's also looking out for her family, mainly her dad, and also anything she can do to help Kanan. You know what I'm saying? She's down for her family. So, I mean, I do see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I mean, I know you might not agree, but I think that's the way it is. They can't just give us everything. It's only for episode 4. They gotta let it stretch out a little bit. I think everything will get revealed by at least episode 6 and 7. That's what I think. So, because and there's some storylines, balance connections 101. Some storylines are not going to get resolved. Remember that this is the final season. This is the final. And then after that, we're going to origins. So maybe some of these storylines might go over into origins. Everything not gonna get resolved and revealed at this particular time. Um, Jukebox, no, uh, well, she don't know who killed Crystal. She might suspect, but she don't know. Nobody knows yet. I don't. Nobody knows for a fact. The only people who know for a fact are Pops and Snaps, because they don't. Pops is the one who took out Crystal. Jukebox might suspect, but she don't know. Because I think if she knew, she would have been said something to Kanan by now. I gives up an apple if I do to Marvin, letting Rock know that he's always been loyal. Exactly. Great. I know that. I totally agree with that. West Coast. Would you be pissed if Garcia eliminate Marvin? Hell yeah, I'd be pissed. DeMarcus, hell yes. Yes. Yeah. Um, you said someone saw he told her I mean, I don't think Jukebox knows. Tamika, hey Tamika, do you believe that Jukebox knows? We haven't got no information that Jukebox knows who killed Crystal. I mean, she might speculate, but I don't think she knows. She don't know who killed Chris. Jukebox does not know who killed Famous or Crystal. Like, it's not been revealed yet. Tamika, is that, what do you think? I mean, I know Balance Connection said that she does know. I didn't never see that she knew that. And I haven't heard, Garcia as the last person. Yeah. Um, hey, let me see. Jukebox is trying to get Garcia to figure out who eliminated. Yeah, she's trying to get them to figure it out, but she doesn't know herself. Um, Said she conned Marvin with guilt. I don't think so. So you believe Balance Connections that she already knows and she just not telling? I don't. Yeah, I don't believe that. It's never been. It's never been revealed that. Um. So she calls the situation and looked like she done it before. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. It all will get revealed, and some storylines just won't get revealed. Juga's going to have to put down Garcia. He doing too much. Yeah, so that's where I'm going with that. So Garcia he threatened her, and he said, "Look, you didn't come up with all the money. I need all of my damn money. And if you don't come up with my money, I'm going to deal with you." Of course, I'm paraphrasing. He ain't said the way I'm saying it, but that's the bottom line. He pretty much told her he was going, unalive her. He said he going to deal with her. And so now at this point, she can't fool around with him. She has got to take him up out of here. She got to get rid of him. You can't have him threaten you like this. His ass got to go. That's just the bottom line. So right, wait a minute, let me see. Oh, they liars in this. Okay, all right. Um, okay. So, oh, look, okay. Yeah, Garcia has to go. Okay. Okay. So Jukebox. I mean, not Jukebox. I'm sorry. I was reading a comment and I said Jukebox. I didn't mean to say Jukebox. Rock. She goes and meets with Pino, and she drops off a big bag of money. Because he got to get his taste, his cut. Um, she got to get her. He got to get his cut. So she drops off a big bag of money, and he told her, "Look, I don't like this thing that's going. Yeah, Pino. Yeah, I said the wrong thing. I fixed it. Demarcus. She went to go see Pino. He gave Rock gave him a big bag of money to pay for his cut that he expects. And he said, "Oh, business is good, real good." And she said, "Yeah, well, there's always room for improvement, but we doing good so far, so good." And then he sat her down and told her that uh, you need to make things right with Stefano. You know, Stefano is running his mouth to the powers that be, and we need y'all need to did this. Y'all need to stop all this. So let's go and apologize to him. I know she don't want to apologize, but go and apologize to him so that he can so that way he can kind of just shut his mouth for a while. But he said because businesses can't go on like this if y'all bickering back and forth. So I need you to make things right with him. She was like, "Why I got to make things right with him? He did me wrong, and he cut business with me. Why I got to make things right with him?" So I get where she coming from. I do get where she coming from, but right now you trying to get your business taken care of. You got to pay this money back to Hafiz, the Middle Eastern guy, and yeah, you like the market said, you weighing yourself thin, making too many promises. You got to pay all these people. So you just go over there and say, look, you apologize and be done with it. She absolutely does not want to go over there and do it, but she got to keep her business going with Pino, and because if Pino cuts her off, that's really it for her. She don't have no backup plan, so she has no choice but to go over there and apologize to Stefano. So I mean, she really doesn't want to do it. She really does not, but she don't have no choice. So this the guy that support gaming kept saying his name is Crank or something. Um, I anyway, he just wanted to work because he ain't nobody. He could get killed tomorrow. I would not care. We ain't gonna lose no sleep, and we not gonna remember him, or at least I won't. But anyway, he come in talking all loud to Breeze. Breeze is playing chess, but trust me, he's listening to everything that's going on. He hears everything this kid is saying, and this kid is coming in talking about, yeah, Kanan and Taz, they got into it on the block. Oh yeah, they bickering, they going back and forth. Yeah, it's about to get rough. Oh yeah, Taz, he he came up short with his well, this guy did this on purpose. This guy did that, and it makes me wonder, do y'all think that Kanan put this kid up to this? Because Kanan also knew that Taz was not coming up short on his money. So the kid came in, look, and put his money down, and then dropped off his bundles of money, and then just came up with the story that Taz is coming up short as if he's stealing or something like that. And um but Breeze knew that Taz was not coming up short. Breeze knew this. Um so it make me wonder if Kanan put this kid up to it. Because this kid is a nobody. He just somebody work on the block. So it make me wonder if he put him up to it. Um so I don't know. It made me think about that. He was talking to himself. Breeze was another world, but trust me, all I see, Breeze was listening to everything he said. He might have been in another world somewhere, but he was listening to everything. He definitely was listening to everything. Um, you know, he wasn't checked out. He heard everything this guy was saying. So this was a way. All of this was like a plan to me. I think Kanan might have told this kid to come in there and say that he was the guy was stealing, um to put the bug in Breeze's ear. Breeze knew he wasn't stealing, but they wanted to get rid of Taz. So I think this was all some type of master plan to get rid of Taz. I really do. Um, so Breeze tells Kanan, "Hey, we got to deal with, I'm gonna need you to deal with." I'm just paraphrasing how he said it. I need you to deal with Taz. He came up short, and Caden's like, "Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I got this. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna deal with him, so on and so forth." But I think all of it was a setup to get rid of Taz. But hey, I'm fine with him getting rid of him. I am totally fine with him getting rid of Taz. No, ain't no, and he will not be missed, and we are not doing no repass, no memorial service for Taz. Then Rock, she goes to meet with Stefano, and she only did it. She did it kicking and screaming. She only did it because Stefano, because Pino asked her to. So she goes to Stefano to apologize. Say, look, this is make things right. I don't understand why you getting all upset. You say you ain't want to do business with me no more, so I moved F on. You know what I'm saying? You said for me not to do business in Queens. Fine. I moved F on. I went somewhere else. So why are you worrying about it? And he was like, he said he want a taste of the money too. And then his greedy ass, he wants a piece of the money too. That's why I'm saying these mobsters, they do not rock with black people. Black people are kidding themselves if they go and work for these Italian mobsters and thinking that they're gonna be equal with them. No, they're gonna use and abuse you. And when they done with you, they either unalive you or kick you to the curb and brush you off like dust, or have you take the fall and go to prison. It's been time and time again. It's been documented, real life stuff that has happened. So uh, yeah, they shouldn't mess with them. Okay, they should not mess with them. Well, he said he wanted to pay. She said, I ain't paying you a damn thing. Okay. I'm not paying you nothing. I'm paying you dust. Bam. Here's the hand. I'm not giving you anything. And so he got pissed off, and she damn near cursed him out. She called him an N-word, and he said, how dare you talk to me like that? Who you think you talking to? I bury people. I bury people for talking disrespectful to me. Um I put you 6 feet under. Of course, I'm throwing in some extra stuff that he ain't say, but basically that's what he said. And and she said, well, if you're gonna do it, do it. Okay, I'm here. I'm here right now. If you're gonna do it, do it. But he ain't do nothing. He looked a little shocked, like I can't believe she bucking back at me. I cannot believe she bucking back at me, but I'm gonna get her. Like, look, he took out Phil Russo, and he took out Sal. Well, he had Sal, he had Marvin take out Sal, and he had Phil Russo gunned down. And so, you know, and he was going to almost have Unique taken out, but Unique got out of town. So, he ain't got no problem coming out the Rock. And she ain't got no crew. She ain't got no mob of she ain't got no crew like she used to have back in the day. So it's just her and Marvin. She ain't got nobody. So and they're playing with that her and Marvin came up with is going to backfire on them. So she goes to talk to Marvin, and they said, "Look, we got to get a heavy hitter in here to deal with Stefano." And Marvin was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna call some people in Memphis," and we thinking, "Oh snap, they're gonna bring some heavy hitters from Memphis, and they're gonna do the damn thing. Okay, they're gonna come up here and pew 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 and pow pow pow." And I thought maybe we was gonna have something really going on. Maybe Stefano was really gonna get taken up out of here. Yeah, that's what I thought, and I think that's probably what everybody else might have been thinking too. But it sure didn't happen like that, because um they called the most bozo people in Memphis, and I'll talk about them in 1 second. Let me see what y'all saying, because I just been talking, and I have not read y'all comments. Yeah, Tamika, she don't know. She do not know. Let me see. Let me go back a little bit. I'm sorry. I was just talking and I missed a lot of y'all comments. So let me see what people saying. I did read that one already. Let me see here. Pino will feel a certain way about Rock sending Cowboy Finn to eliminate Stefano. However, fail. Yeah, he is gonna feel a certain way when he finds out. He's not gonna be happy about that. Jukebox been more wise than Kanan the whole time. Yes, that's true. Until the OG power when she ran her mouth too much. um, okay, no, absolutely not. Judge Anton probably is in the pocket of Pino and Flossie. Yep. Well, she got the police, she got judges, she got, all kind of high end people on her payroll. I mean, not payroll, but that are clients of hers. I'm talking about with Flossie. So, yeah, she's connected. Those Memphis guys were stupid, and I wasn't surprised about what happened. He got what he deserved. Yes, I'm gonna talk about that in 1 second. He was talking to his. Oh yeah, but that. Bree's a great listener. Yeah, he was playing chess while everybody else playing checkers. He playing chess. Okay. Um. Oh yeah, nah. I don't. Yeah, you can forget about that. Support gaming. Um. If that white boy didn't show up in season 3 of Raising Canaan, nobody would have thought about. Yeah, I'm not thinking about those people. Um. Okay, so y'all going in about that. Uh oh, hey Lays, how you doing? How you been? I ain't seen you in a minute. It was good to see you last night. I ain't seen you in a while. I haven't seen you around in a while on the, in the chat. So I hope everything is going well. Um Thanks, DeMarcus. Judge Anton Baker could be in Pino Flossies and stuff. Oh, I believe so. He's a big time judge. Wasn't he, like they say, he was a federal judge? Yeah. Yeah. Let's keep that in mind, DeMarcus. That might be true. That just might be true. Mm. Oh, y'all going in talking about that crank dude. Oh, y'all spending too. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all spending so much time on that thing. Okay. So let me move on to this girl. Okay. Tiana. Um, like at this moment right here, we don't know that she Jarita. We just know her as Tiana, right? And so she's a hoe. I mean, she called herself a hoe, so it's not me that's calling her a hoe. She Oh, you just thank you. I appreciate it. I thought you was already subscribed to my channel. Okay, I appreciate you. Yes, come check me out sometimes when I go live. Show me some support. Okay. Show me some support. I appreciate you as well. Um, yeah, so at this point, I mean, she called herself a hoe. Okay, so I'm not just calling the lady out her name. She called herself a hoe. But Tiana, Kanan is, getting it in with this girl. And she was like, "Look, I got to go." She said, "Oh," she told him, "I got a brother with special needs. My mom is on drugs and rehab, and I have to pay for all this stuff. And plus, I'm in school trying to get my bachelor's degree in psychology, and I need the money, 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 money. I need the money. So that's why she doing, running tricks and." Doing whatever she have to do. And so she said, "Look, I got to go." And he said, "Look, you ain't got to go nowhere. I will pay you for your time. I will pay you for, being here with me." So, and plus he need to get information about her. He needs to get more information out of her because he's using her. Now, eventually, he's going to end up liking her, as we see. Right now, we just know her as uh, what's her name? Tiana. Um, we don't know it's Jarita yet. Okay, that scene is coming up, but at this moment here, she laying in bed with Kanan. We only know it's Tiana, and she was like, no, I got to go to work. I got she got some other men, that she got to jump on, but he was like, no, I'm gonna pay for you to stay. And like I said, he's using her to also get information. Now he's gonna end up liking her later on, but he gonna fall for her later on. But right now he's using her to get information so he can do something to destroy his mother, which is pissing me off. Like, why both of them is wrong. You use it, you trying to get information to destroy your mother, but you also your mother is also should mind her business and stay over in Manhattan and not be involved and try. Why are you spraying up the block over there? If you're not dealing with Queens no more and you're in Manhattan, that's two different locations. Okay, they not even near each other. So if anybody know anything about New York, Queens and Manhattan is nowhere near each other. So why are you worrying about what they doing? You know what I mean? I know you his mother, but I thought you said you was cutting him off and you wasn't dealing with him no more. So make it make sense. I know that's still her son and all that, but he look he said that he didn't want to be bothered with you. You said you was cutting him off, so it shouldn't be your concern no more. You got too many bigger things to worry about, Raquel Thomas, than they worry about what Kanan doing over there with Breeze. So you was wrong for shooting up the block. But then now he just doing his mother dirty by trying to gather information so he can use it against his mother. So it's just a whole big mess. Okay, so now is when it get exposed that she is Jarita. Okay, so she said, you don't even know my real name. And he said, well, what's your real name? Jarita. Okay, no, they went into a store, or he followed her into a store or whatever, and he told the sales lady, look, she can get whatever she like. Like T.I. said, you can get whatever you like. You can get whatever you like. Yeah, just like how T.I. said that to his wife Tiny, you can get whatever you like. And no matter what it costs. And she got offended by that and got upset. And I need to leave. I'm getting out of here. Man, I would have sat in there and grabbed coats and jackets and dresses and pants and shoes. I would have got everything I wanted. Okay. I wouldn't have had that type of attitude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially, this you talking about the early 90s. I'm a young girl. Please. I know I would have been, oh, okay, I can get whatever I like. Okay, well, let me get this leather jacket. We get all kind of stuff. Purses and everything. But anyway, so she walked out the store, and that's when she explained to him her real name is Jarita, and because she said, "I'm a hoe. I am a hoe." And he said, "Hoes wear dresses too. So because you a hoe, you can't have no dress, no nice dress." She said, "I am a hoe." She called herself a damn hoe. Okay, I ain't calling her a hoe. She called herself a hoe. So I mean, um, yeah, Tiana run her mouth too damn much. That I can't believe that Negro really have to call her off work the way Kanan playing Tiana is wild. I'm not mad knowing he going to he going to get locked up. Listen, she did run her damn mouth. Me and Tamika said that. He only know her for 1.5 seconds. Okay. Would they smash maybe two times and already? And I know that damn D ain't that damn good. He's a child. Okay. And she's older than him. I think she in her damn 20s. Um, and so what the hell she getting all you just started vomiting. Like it wasn't like she just telling everything. She was literally throwing up everything. She was telling all of the business. She was saying she named Flossie. She said, I work for Flossie, and this is how we set up everything. This She was just giving him the lowdown on the whole business. Like, damn. So if you do that for these people, you might do it to me. You know what I'm saying? So But we know she ended up being loyal. So I'm just saying, but damn, she just gave out all the yes, and gave it out for free. All I see. But I want to acknowledge Demarcus. Thank you for the $2. Jarita, yeah, Jarita is at least honest and loyal. 304. Yeah, she is a loyal 304. Most definitely. If y'all don't know what 304 is, y'all look it up. Okay. Um, she definitely a loyal, but she called herself that, Demarcus. So yeah, she 23. And he's what, 18, maybe 19? I don't even know if he 19. He might be like 18. So the D ain't all that damn good. Okay. I don't know why she did that. I don't know why. But we know that she is loyal. She held it down for Kanan while he was locked up. I mean, when he gets out of prison after being there 10 years, she had all his money and everything. That's in the OG power. And those who didn't see it can go look it up. At least Tiana held Kanan's money for him and held it there for 10 years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we know she's loyal, but I just didn't like the fact she was running her damn mouth. Um, you know, like I said, Kanan loved older women thanks to Parliament. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I forgot about Parliament. That was just pure nasty. He was 16 years old, and that lady probably was in her damn 30s. Okay, and she was just nasty. Yes, money talk and money talks the BS walk. Right, you absolutely right. All right, so we know now he knows the whole plan. At this point right now of the story, he knows everything about the operation. And he knows that the call girls, the hoes, are running the product for Rock through Flossie's connections, through her clients. So he knows everything. Okay. So then Rock now meets up with Breeze. Sorry, this one picture is very dark. I couldn't lighten it up. It was just I tried to because sometimes these pictures come out so dark. So I tried to lighten it up as much as I could. But anyway, but Rock goes and talked to Breeze, and she explains that he said, "I thought you was out of the game." He said like he was very attracted and turned on to Rock, which I don't blame him. I mean, she's a beautiful woman, and everybody knows who she is. She's been the queen pen in Queens for so many years, but everybody knows she's not working at Queens no more. And she said it doesn't matter. My if you're dealing with my son, I'm gonna stick my nose in it. I'm gonna be involved. Um, even if I'm not here, I'm still here. You know, I'm here, there, and everywhere. So, um, if she just wanted to go, she just wanted to come face to face with this guy who was named Breeze, and so now they had their exchange. And we'll see later on what's gonna how that's all gonna turn out. Um, with her and Breeze, if they have it, do y'all think that they're gonna have any more connection with each other, any more dealings with each other? Will they meet up again? I don't know. This is set in December of 1992. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, she said I got my ear to the streets. I'm here, there, and everywhere. I know what's happening. Um, oh, you're asking all I see if she believes DEFCON really breeds far. No, everybody if DEFCON really breeds. Oh, as far yeah, but he could be lying about that, but that might be. That might be. Um mm-mm. Okay, so now this girl Kristen, she's she's one of the hoes. She walking down the street, about to go to her go to one of her clients, one of her Johns, so she can give him the blow, and also give him the blow. She gonna give him two blows, okay? And so she's on her way to see that judge, and all of a sudden Kanan's goons grabbed up on Kristen, threw her in the car, and she said, "Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I'll do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Please don't hurt me." And he said, "Great. That's exactly what we want you to do. Do whatever we want." And and so and he made it clear that he want that he wants Kristen to go back and tell Raquel that Kanan did it. You know, that when he made it clear. Let Rock know that Kanan is the one that's doing this. So she goes to meet with the judge to give him the blow, and he thinking that after I snort some blow, you going to give me another blow. Um, and so give her. He was trying to wait and get that BJ from her, and so, but she already knew that something was going on. That's why she was quiet. That's why she was looking shaky and nervous. And as soon as he snipped that stuff up his nose, blood started gushing out his nose, out his mouth, and he just OD'd on the ground. And so they probably put some rat poison or something in there, gave him some type of hot shot, you know, maybe some raw uncut stuff. It's some kind of poison they put in there, and he died. So um she, of course, she's all upset and she's scared and crying and whatever. So she goes to meet with Rock to let her know everything that happened. And she said, you know, the main guy who set it all up, Kanan, told me to tell you that he did it. The guy who grabbed me, his name Kanan, he told me to tell you he did it. And Rock, the look on her face like, I be damn. I can't believe this little nigga did this to me, and I am going to get his ass. That's how she looked. She should have been put a belt to his ass a long time ago, but now he too old for that. And then we got Marvin and Jukebox talking, and Jukebox is told Marvin everything. Look, I've been meeting with this Garcia dude. I've been talking. He said, "You talking to the police?" She said, "No, I ain't talking to him." She said, "I'm just trying to get information from him, because she thinks she's trying to help see what he know and help the family or whatever." And she thinking about her dad. And she said, "Well, can you deal with him?" And he said, "Look, I don't want no dealings with the police. I already got enough problems with police. I don't need to be dealing with the police." And she said, "I've been paying him, but I ain't have enough money. Can I get a loan from you?" And he said, "No, this was your deal and your debt. So you're going to have to deal with this. You should have never cut no deal with no damn police." She should have came and talked to her uncle. I mean, her uncle. She could came and talked to her father about it, or talked to Rock about it, and they would have had dealt with Garcia. But instead, no, she took it upon herself to do this. She definitely ain't gonna go talk to Rock, because right now her and Rock ain't even talking. They used to be so close, but now she don't even deal with Rock right now. And she's, she called herself trying to protect her father, but she's stepping deep into the boo boo right now, and she should not have cut that deal with Garcia. Y'all saying it was about 10 grand, right? She should not have cut no deal for whatever the amount of money it was. And he wanted that per week. So if it's 10 grand, he wanted that per week. She couldn't even give him only but half of it the first week. So she broke. And she tried to get a loan from Marvin. He was like, "Nah, this is your deal that you made. So it's your debt and you're going to have to deal with it." To me, the way to deal with it is to pow, 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 and throw him in the fire. That's the way to deal with it. Okay. Um, you said he snorted too many Scooby snacks. I know that's right. Uh, Kanan laced Judge Anton Baker with that Cinder wig. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Thanks again for the super chat, DeMarcus. Joyce Thomas did tell Rock to protect Kanan, and that's why Rock is protecting him. Okay. She did say that on her dying deathbed. Rock is keeping her promise to Joyce Thomas, and I respect that. Okay. She did tell him to do that, but I don't like how she going about doing it. And I think they both needed to have mind their own damn black business. She should stay in Manhattan and he stay in Queens, and they shouldn't cross paths. Now it's gonna get real, real messy, you know. Um, but anyway, what y'all think about Jukebox and this debt that she owes with Garcia? She's not. She's gonna have to deal with Garcia, and I think Garcia is gone in the next episode. I'm gonna say episode 5. I think he gone, but 6 at the very latest. But I could see Garcia gone in the next episode. I don't see him surviving, and I hope he does go. I'm ready to throw him in the fire. So I definitely am be glad about that. Um, okay, you Demarcus, please look. The spirit of Joyce live. Please, please, please. Garcia is becoming point. Yeah, he is very pointless, Lays. Very pointless. Get rid of this nigga. You know, well, get rid of his ass. I'm done with him. I mean, he's a horrible cop. We'll be keeping him around for. Um, so wait a minute. What West Coast say? Hold up. So does that mean that Breeze and Kanan daddy is the crackle to the snap? Look, I don't even know if that's real or not. Now we know that that's not Kanan's daddy, but as far as Breeze, I don't know. Breeze could be lying. We'll see. We shall see. Marvin will eliminate Garcia episode 7. Okay, good. You know something? If it's 7, Demarcus, I'm gonna say episode 5 or 6. But you say 7, even if it's 7, I'm fine. I just want him to go. I don't want him to go over into some damn orgies or something. I don't want to see him no more. I'm sick of him. So, um, now we get these Memphis people. Okay, Memphis people, the Memphis people out there. Hey, what's going on? What up, though? What up, though? What's up, Detroit? The Memphis people. Look, y'all only had one damn job. Y'all had one job to do. You had one job. And your one job is to get off that damn bus. They must didn't know they was coming up there to New York to work for a black man and a black woman. Maybe they didn't know who they was coming to work for and who they was coming to hit. But these racist rednecks from Memphis, they were supposed to come up there, supposed to be coming in to do a hit, and he thinks okay, DeMarcus said his name is Cowboy Finn. Okay, well, Cowboy Finn, you come up there with your cowboy hat and your cowboy boots on, thinking that you was going to pull a slick move on Marvin and Rock, and you go to Stefano and let them know everything was going down. So you go and unalive your two partners who was with you, your two goofball guys who didn't even talk. You go and let them you go and have them, you unalive them, pow pow, one in the back of the head, and then you go to Stefano and you thinking, oh yeah, I took care of everything, blah blah blah. And he was like, oh, thank you so much, thank you for being loyal. You have safe travels going back to Memphis, and you take care, and I see you later. Bye, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh, Giorgio will see your way out. Will help you get to the car. You have a nice, nice safe ride back to the airport and everything, or to the bus or wherever, how you get. And he goes and he got tricked and ended up going out into a back alley. And he knew right there when he walked into that back alley and there was nowhere to go, he knew his goose was cooked. Okay, it reminded me of y'all everybody here has seen Goodfellas probably 1,001 times. And remember Tommy, who played by Joe Pesci, he thought he was gonna be a made guy, and they was sending him down into the basement. He get down to the basement, it was nobody. It was supposed to be all the made guys down there, and they were supposed to have a ceremony. So he all dressed up and looking sharp and everything. And he go down in the basement, and nothing happened. And he knew right then and there, oh shit, and they popped him right in the back of the head. That's what that reminded me of. It's just like Memphis people, y'all had one damn job, and y'all screwed that up. Oh yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites too. Definitely one of my favorites. High up on the list of mob movies. Yeah, it's just you had one job and y'all just screwed that all the way up. Here goes the poor game. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! That's exactly what this whole bunch of funky racist rednecks. So I don't feel nothing for these people. Throw their asses in this fire right here behind me and let them burn to hell. Okay, excuse me. I might have got a little too graphic. So, but that's how I feel about him. Now, finally, we are dealing with Taz's ass. Kanan coming there to talk to Taz. He was like, "Look, I'm hearing you coming up short. What's up with that?" They had some words back and forth. Taz was like, um, you don't even see the breeze is playing games with you. He playing games with both of us. And then what he said something about he's still hanging on the on his mother's titty, sucking on his mother's titty like he's a baby. I mean, when he said something about his mother, regardless of what, I could be mad with my mother, but you can't say nothing bad about me and my mother. And he punched him in the mouth, then he shoots him in the leg, and then after that, he just pow, 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 and got rid of his ass. So, look, I was perfectly fine with Taz getting up out of here. He ran his mouth. He wasn't loyal because remember he ran his mouth to Unique. He was jealous. He acted like Kanan took his lover from him. Like like if Bree's a woman and he came and took and Kanan came in and took his girl. Like what you I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? He was too emotional. Yes, thank you, Detroit. Yeah, please, y'all hit that like button, please. Hit that like button for your girl. Okay. If y'all want to see me keep coming up here, hit that like button. Yeah, he dug his own grave. And shout out to Moochie because she told me weeks ago that this dude's toe tag was already written for the morgue. And yeah, so it was just a matter of time. We was just waiting for when it was gonna happen. Um, so Kanan, when he popped him in the kneecaps, I knew that was he couldn't go nowhere. And then Kanan shut the door and locked the door. Oh, he wasn't going out the door there, and he still was running his mouth. And pow pow, he gone. Um, okay, so now we go back over to Rock and Flossie, and they explaining what happened. They saying, "Oh, the judge, he." Well, oh, I forgot to say earlier, Rock had told Kristen don't mention anything about what Kanan said, and so anyway, she told Flossie, said, "Oh, the judge, he just smoked, he snorted too much, and he died or whatever." He and she said, "Look, this doesn't happen to me. We don't deal with this kind of stuff." And our girl, my clients don't die from blowjobs. And he go, "Mom," and talking about, "Well, I guess they ain't working hard enough." And she said, and Flossie said, "Look, this is not funny, Marvin." And he said, "It's funny to me. I don't give a damn about no white man. Anytime a white man died, it's funny to me." And I was like, "Hey, I can't argue with him on that." And so Christian is looking shaky and looking wild. And Flossie told her, "Look, you can have a couple of weeks off. I'm gonna make sure you good. I'm gonna take care of you. You go home and rest. I'll check in on you later." And you can get a couple of weeks off. And he go, Rock talking about, "Well, yeah, we can get rid of her. Just let us know. We can handle her." And she said, "You mean kill her?" She said, "Listen, I don't have a problem with violence." This is Flossie talking to Rock. "I don't have a problem with violence." She said, you but it has to make sense." Said my dad told me that, sometimes you got to deal with people, and I'm just paraphrasing what she's saying. But she said, it has to make sense. Meaning we ain't gonna just be killing just to be killing. It has to make sense as to why we unalive somebody. And Rock was really paying attention to that. I could see Rock's brain was, wheels was turning. I could see her paying attention to that. So Flossie makes a lot of sense. You can't just be killed to be killing because then that comes back on you, and you don't need that. She said, like, I don't have that. I don't usually deal with this type of attention. So, um, I don't know, but I still don't think Christian gonna live. But we'll see. I don't know. For some reason, I think they might go behind Flossie back and take care of Christian because you can't leave no loose ends. You can't leave no loose ends. Hey, Queen, how you doing? Let me see. Support gamer told Lay she blinded by the fact that Kanan is her son and one and only. Yeah, that's true. Says why she keep defending this little nigga? Yo, I'm confused. I mean, that is her. I mean, I agree with you, Lays. That is her son, though. I mean, it's her son. I only have one son. I don't have any other children. I just got one child, only one son. He's an adult. And so if he was doing this type of stuff, I wouldn't condone it, but I would try to I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm believing because I'm trying to see if I can put myself in Rock's shoes. She raised him alone. That's her only one and only child. And even though Kanan needs a good ass kicking, he needed a good ass kicking a long time ago. I don't know why Lulu and Marvin didn't do it, but I think they didn't do it because Rock always told them to not do it. But he needed his ass kicked a long time ago. But I think she's defending him just because that's still her son. No matter what, that's still her son. I believe, that's the way I'm looking at it. Y'all think that's no? Come on, then, y'all. No. Yeah, I'm. Thank God the Taz gone. I don't give a damn about him. You know. So, um, I'm gonna read the comments in a minute. Let me just keep on because I'm on at the end. Um. Okay, so this the scene that y'all I really truly like. This was what took it over the top for me. Marvin, well, London Brown, the actor, his acting has been top tier this season. He's done good or the whole entire series, seasons 1 through 4. But this season, he really is putting it on really good with this acting. I mean, he's like going real deep, and I'm enjoying London Brown this particular season. But anyway, going back to Marvin, I am so glad. Now he has said that I know people corrected me yesterday or last night that Marvin has been telling Rock, how he felt, but they were bickering back and forth. In this particular case, he told her how he felt, and they wasn't. She listened before she wasn't listening. So let me explain. She told Marvin, "Yeah, I see you and Flossie all, being friendly with each other. I don't want to sit here that y'all in no relationship and going to get married or something." And he said, "Listen, this is just business. We just friends, just like you and her are." She said, "It's business. Not necessarily friends, but we're just being friendly with each other because of business. There's nothing going on with us." And he said, "Listen, I'm really tired of the way you talking to me." And he said it's so calm and so cool. So before, when he would say things, he would get upset. He'd be cussing. They'd be going back and forth as sister and brother, right? But she was quiet this time and she really took it in. He said, "Listen, I've been loyal to you. I mean, loyal." He said, "Look, our dad is gone. He been gone." She said, "Pop's gone. He been gone. Mama Joyce just left. Lou is gone. There's nobody left but just you and I. We are the last." So, outside of Kanan and Juke, but we are the last, you know what I'm saying, of the family, of the original family. So everybody's gone. And I have your back, but I'm my own damn man. I'm gonna talk to who I want to talk to. I'm gonna see who I want to see. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You cannot control me. And that's the problem, you know. And he said that the whole thing with Stefano was that Stefano was trying to pin Rock and Marvin against each other. He damn near wanted Marvin to get rid of his sister and let him be the man in charge. And he was like, "No, I'm not doing that." Marvin is not a guy who can be in charge. Marvin is like the enforcer. He's the muscle. And he's right there, got his sister back. But he's always gonna have his sister's back. He's but the way she talked, he said, "The way you talking to me hurts my feelings because I have been loyal to you. I've always had your back and I'll continue to have your back." So he loves her. So I really, really, really love the way he talked, explained her. And she didn't have anything to say. And she took it in because, she knows she was wrong. So anyway, I enjoyed that scene. To me, that was just it was very good. Just very good. So, um, she going to she going to kill Marvin defending Kanan. Oh, you think so? You think she gonna get rid of Marvin because he? Wait a minute, wait a minute. She going to kill Marvin to defending Kane. Oh, because well, Marvin's gonna kick his ass. That's going to happen. Hopefully, the next episode. I don't know when, but hopefully, the next episode or two. Um, I know at least by episode 6 at the very latest, but I'd be happy if it's next episode. He's going to kick Kanan's ass. So, and she might get mad. You said episode 5 is gonna happen. Yeah, she might get mad. Um, if she kills Marvin, you said it's one of your theories. Okay. Look, don't let everybody know your theory because you know they be stealing the theories. That's why I don't really give no particular theory. I just talk hypothetical and I let y'all run with y'all theories. But because you know, I don't know if I'm right or wrong on anything. I'm just throwing stuff out there and see what happens. I if y'all saying that she might unalive her brother because he goes and kicks mom. I mean, sh- Rock. Wait, let me get this straight. Y'all saying that Raquel is going to kick Marvin. I mean, to unalive Marvin because Marvin goes and put the paws on Kanan. I don't know that about that. I would be so mad if that happened. So mad. Okay. Yeah. Don't do. I hope they don't do that. I mean, I know y'all say that's y'all theory, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this on up. They so they cutting up the body of Taz, Caden and Breeze, chopping his body up in pieces, got the saw. And Breeze tells Kane, look, I know that was your mom who shot up the block. And he said, you knew it too. He said, well, I didn't know for sure. I suspected it was her, but I didn't know for sure. And he was like, yeah, well, I met with your mother and talked with her. And, my thing is, why y'all had to cut up his body pieces? Y'all was throwing him in the furnace anyway. So just throw his whole body in there. Just scoop his whole body. Well, I guess it's hard to carry a body out in the street without nobody seeing. You seeing it's easy to put a body. I guess when I'm thinking about it now, people who chop up bodies like they do on Sopranos and all that, it's easy to chop it up and put it in bags versus carrying a whole body, a heavy ass body out. People can see. So I guess that's why, I'm answering my own question. Because I'm like, why are you chopping up the body? Just throw the whole thing in the damn furnace and let it burn. But it's probably just easier to dispose of it when it's chopped up in pieces. So they chopping him up. I mean, they had legs, arms, feet, elbows, toes, everything. So, Taz is gone. Blood was squirting everywhere. Um, it is what it is. So they look like they having an understanding with each other. Breeze was like, yeah, you ain't got to hide stuff from me. You can tell me everything. But I would be leery of Breeze if I was Kanan. But Kanan is so gullible. He believe anybody and anything. You see, he believe snaps and pops. So, well, here we go. Here go the furnace. Yay, burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, so they throw Taz in the furnace and he is burning, burning, burning. And then he's going to sit there and tell Kanan, you ever meet Defcon? He said, nah, I ain't know him, but I heard all about him. He said, yeah, I know him. I knew him. Yeah, before he was messing with your mother, he was messing with my mother. So now that makes us brothers. Well, little do he know that Defcon is not his Kanan's father, but nobody can know that Howard is the father because the only people that know is the Thomas family. Nobody else know because if they know that his father was a cop, that just wouldn't look right, on the street. So they probably wouldn't trust Kanan. So nobody knows that his father is actually Howard. So um, now I don't know if Breeze is telling the truth about the DEFCON situation. I don't know. I don't believe nothing Breeze saying right now. I'm not on Breeze's side right now. Breeze said we are brothers for life. Kanan and Brian. Yeah, I don't know if I believe anything that Breeze say. You know what I'm saying? Now he playing the damn role though. I mean, Shamik Moore playing this role of Breeze. He's doing what he's supposed to do, being an evil, villain. Um, but however, I don't know if I believe anything that he's saying. So as of right now, I just gotta take his word for it until I know otherwise. But he's saying DEFCON is his daddy too, and so he believes that that make them brothers. Um, and so now we get to the end. They go back to the bar. Raquel and Marvin walk in. She walks past Juke. She don't say nothing. She goes in the back where the product is. She then Marvin then goes at the sitting at the bar with Juke, and it was this white boy was there. Juke said, "Oh, hey, this white boy here. We already frisked him down. He ain't got no peace, but he has a package that only you or Rock can sign for." And Marvin goes over there and say, "Yeah, I'm Marvin Thomas," and he signs for the package. And Marvin asked the kid, "Hey, the messenger say, look, what's in it?" He said, "Hey, I don't know. I'm just a messenger." He hurries up and get the hell out of there, which I would have did the same thing. I would have hell and ran out the door. So Marvin opens up the package, and it's the bloody cowboy hat from the redneck from Memphis. Like I said, Memphis people, y'all screwed it up. Y'all had one job. And Marvin told you, if you don't get this right, you will be gone. And sure enough, all three of them made their way to New York City and never coming back to Memphis. So that's a sign right there. They know they in trouble. And when Rock comes over to Marvin said, "What's in the package?" and he lifted up the cowboy hat and he said, "Trouble," because they know right there Stefano is coming after their ass. Okay, Stefano is coming after them, and it's a done deal. Um, so they, it's a done deal. Oh, hey RC, damn, I forgot you wasn't here. Hey RC, um, uh, let me see. Wait a minute. Okay, I've been doing so much talking. I miss a lot of y'all comments. Let me see what hold up. Thanks for the super chat. Again, Demarcus, Kanan was down with Ghost eliminating Breeze because Breeze found out that DEFCON wasn't Kanan's father. Because Breeze found it. I mean, I will know. Did he say that? I don't remember that. I remember I thought he took Breeze out because Breeze was just doing too much and he had to get rid of him. Same like Kanan was a problem and he didn't want to unalive him, but he had him and Tasha had him locked up. But hey, let's go with your theory. That sound good, you know? That sound real good. You said you gonna shut up about what? What you gonna shut up? No, I don't need you to shut up. I want you to talk. I need your input. Uh said Marvin might not. Okay, let me see. Let me go back a little bit and see what y'all talking about. Raquel goes so much. Raquel goes so much. She got so much going on in her business, getting destroyed, and she be for the time period. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, she needs to stay focused on what stop worrying about what Kanan doing. But you know, honestly, Marvin may never find out about Lou, but Juke will. That's true. Marvin may not. Um, I don't know. I just can't wait to see Marvin put the brakes on Kane. Y'all look. Oh, I'm gonna play my favorite video. This from last week, right? Y'all, this is from last week. Y'all check this out. This is my favorite scene from episode 3. This is my favorite. Not wait until Marvin puts the paws on this kid. I cannot wait. That's my favorite scene from episode 3. I can't wait till he put the I can't wait till he bam 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 I can't wait till he really put the paws on him. I cannot wait. Cause I love that Marvin told him um yeah, I'm a gangster. You ain't never gonna be on my level. You ain't never gonna be where I'm at. You can't even reach that high. I live it, I eat it, I shit it. You never gonna be able to reach where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So Marvin is a gangster. Marvin definitely is a gangster. So um he said, oh yeah, Kanan telling Marvin, stay up gangster, foreshadow Marvin death. Do y'all think this is a good question? Do y'all think Kanan gonna take out his uncle? There's a lot of people who do not like when family members take each other out. Do y'all think Kanan gonna take out his uncle? Because you know he gonna come in there, they gonna get the squabbling. It ain't gonna really be no squabble because Marvin gonna go in there and beat the dog shit out of him. But Kanan plays dirty. He could get his piece and pow 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 and take him up out of here. Now, you say you wouldn't doubt it. I can see Kanan taking him right on out of here. I can see it. I can see it. Kanan kills both his uncle. I can see that, Lays. I really can see that. I've been thinking that. I've been thinking that for a minute. After he took out I know it was an accident, but you ain't had no business at your mom's house putting the blicky in her face in the first place. So, putting a blicky in her face in the first place. So I so he took out Lulu by accident, but like I said, he shouldn't have been there anyway. So yeah, but I could see that happening. Yeah, yeah. See, it's about 3, 4 of us said in here that we would not be surprised. That we would not be surprised. So I don't. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Um. Kanan lost his mind hating his mom. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Now, is Rock perfect, Lays? No. Has she made plenty of mistakes? Hell yeah. Has she not always been a great mother? Hell, that's a fact. But for him to just blame his mother for every damn thing, and she has held you down and had your back um and was there for you when got you out of some jams, and you still blame her for everything. Um, and blame her for Crystal and famous, and she ain't had nothing to do with that. And he ran with that for the longest. But now I think he's starting to see that his mother may not have nothing to do with it, but he still don't know for a fact on who did it. Like, Jukebox gonna start putting the pieces together too. Don't nobody really know except for Pops and Snaps. Um, I'm just throwing theories out there. It's like a game of Clue. Yeah, me too. Everything I'm saying. I don't have no information. I ain't deep diving. I ain't picking nothing apart. I'm just going on what we see and going on that. And I think that Kanan could. Kanan is you know, I could see him doing it. I really could see it. And I know some people say, "Oh no, he not gonna kill his mother. Not kill his mom." Hey, never thought he'd kill his uncle either. You don't know. You don't know. Really don't know. So we shall see. Breeze probably know about all the bodies. Snaps, Pops don't know he going to get them. Yeah, I think Breeze is going to take out Snaps and Pops. I really think so. I really think Breeze is going to be the one to take them out. And the one reason is because he wanted to get all the old heads out the way so that he can be the man in charge and running stuff. So I think that he gonna get them out the way. So I could see that happening. Um, I'm ready for them to go too. Bree Prince. I'm ready for them to go. Yeah, throw them in this fire. All right, throw them in the flames, just like we threw Taz in the flames. And Stefano needs to go in the fire. Okay, before we get up out of here, who do y'all think needs to go in the fire? We already got Taz. He's done. He's cooked. He's burnt. He's ashes. Who should go next? I'm gonna say Snaps and Pops to go in this fire, in the furnace, and also what you call Stefano. Yeah, Snaps and Pops and Stefano. They need to go. You know, they need to go in the furnace. So I'm already waiting for Snap to get up out of here. Right? Everybody is. Kanan will eliminate Snaps. Garcia arrests Pop for the death of Famous Crystal. That's a good theory, Demarcus. Real good theory. No, I think Kay is going to take out Pops and Snaps, not Breeze. Okay, you think, okay, okay. Look, we just throwing stuff out there, throwing it to the wall and see what stick. We don't know nothing. But um look, we gonna see. And I like the fact I don't know anything. I want to be surprised. What the ladies say, Breeze kills Snaps and Pops. He would be the MVP of the season. If he does that, oh yeah, he definitely is the MVP of the season. So far, people already call him the MVP, and for the first, 4 episodes. But we should, or well, at least they call him the MVP of this particular episode here, episode 4. Um, but yeah, I think, yeah, I hope that he does do it. Be honest with you, anybody can do it. I don't care if they choke on a chicken bone and trip over the curb and get run over by a city bus in Queens on the road. I don't care how they die. But I think Breeze is won't be the one to take them out. They can die any kind of way, as far as I'm concerned. And then they can shove a peanut butter sandwich up in Pop's face. She's the one that I want gone the most. Even though Snaps, the man, he is just as wrong. They both work together, but Pops is the woman. She is the one that took out Crystal, gave it out a dry ass peanut butter sandwich, no milk, no Kool-Aid, no iced tea, no water, no nothing. And they're gonna pop her in her head. What are you kidnapping Crystal for? Crystal knew nothing. But it was the reason why she did it is so that Kanan can blame his mother, and they can pull Kanan away from his mother. They're manipulating Kanan. And so, and the same thing with Famous. Famous didn't know nothing. Famous wasn't involved with no kind of way. So she's the mastermind behind all of this. So yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible what they did to both of them. Horrible. I mean, every time I see that scene with Crystal, that thing is like real. That thing looked real as hell. They did that thing to make it look so real. Um, yeah, I didn't. Yeah, shout out to that actress. She did a good job. But damn, I ain't like that at all. She has to get it. Pop's got to get it. Yes, Demarcus. This is you and I in agreement tonight on this. Pops is more gangster than Rock in this. Yeah, Pop don't give a damn, and so that's why I want to see her with Lays, Demarcus, everybody. I want to see Pop's wig get blown off her head. Okay, I want her wig to be flown off her head like a Scrappy Mama wig. And Scrappy Mama, I mean, she had to go as well, but it's still I didn't really, like that it was done that way. But however, knock her wig off the same way Scrappy Mama wig was blown off her head. Yeah, I want her death to be horrible. I really do. I really do. So, um, yeah, so everybody can go in the furnace, right? CJ, Stefano, Garcia. Yeah, don't let me forget Garcia can go in the fire too. Snaps and Pops. Yeah, put it all in episode 5. That would make my day. Okay. Now look at me. I'm getting too invested into this damn show. That's how much I love Raising Kanan. Like I'm getting invested into it. And let's see. Hey Chaz, 8407. Breeze telling Kanan DEFCON was his father was another test. He know he lying. Yeah, I mean that might that's I think he's lying. I'm agreeing with you, Chad. I think Breeze is lying. I really don't believe that DEFCON's his father. I don't um I want to see where I go. Oh yeah, at this point, yeah, I know the Detroit saying that she's not going. She's gonna go to prison. I like to see her die. Yeah, this is the final season. Like, let's get some bodies, 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 bodies. Now I love me some Uncle Marvin. I'm going to be sad whether he's locked up or dying. But I'm not, but I'm not a fool. I know that he's going to have to go one way or the other way. And but Rock, I really don't want her locked up. I don't want her to get away like Unique either. I want to see Rocket. I want to see Rocket taken out. I really do. I want to see her laying there looking beautiful, and she died like that. I want to see Rocket take it out, and she just lay there looking beautiful like always with her heels and her hair and her fur coats and all. I want to see Rock just dead. I want to see her dead. Uh, y'all is funny. Pops wigs can get blown off, and the city bus can take. Exactly. Yes, I don't care if she chokes on look, they need. I don't care if she choke. I don't care if she trips and falls. I don't care if she get hit by the bus or a subway train. I don't care what the hell happened to her. She can roll down the hill. But listen, but they need to shove a peanut butter sandwich in her damn mouth the same way that she did Crystal. So I know they ain't gonna get all graphic like that, but that's how I feel. I just don't like that lady. Okay, shout out to the actress now. The actress is doing the damn thing. Her and Wendell Pierce, they husband and wife, or they common law together, whatever. They've been together forever. I don't know if they married, but I know they've been together as a couple for a very very long time. So shout out to them because they doing a hell of a job. It's not the acting. I'm just her character. I can't stand her. If I ever meet the lady, I'll let her know. Love you, hate your character. I'm going with CJ on that snap and pop. I was going. I'm going to jump up and down and celebrate when. But look, when both of them are gone, I am going to jump up and down and celebrate. Okay, it's gonna be celebrate good times. Come on, do. I'm gonna be playing Coon Gang. Celebrate. Okay, I am. I'm going to be happy as all get out. Yeah, I definitely gonna be jumping up and down. Snap can eat a bullet sandwich. Yeah, Snap can eat a bullet sandwich, and Pop can get in the furnace alive. Right? It's right. Support. I agree. I think the season end is going to be Ghost. It's going to be Ghost killing Breeze. No, because no, because Breeze is going to be in Origins. Breeze is supposed to be in Origins. Am I correct on that? I think y'all let me know or let Chaz know in the chat. Breeze is supposed to be in Origins, so it won't happen that fast. It won't happen in this season. So we ain't got but 4 more episodes left, so everything ain't gonna happen that we might want to happen. They got to wrap up the storyline with who killed Famous and Crystal. They got to wrap this up. If they don't, I'm gonna be mad about that. Um, Marvin, man, I'm gonna drink a whole bottle of Hennessy on stream. Yeah, if when Marvin go, I might have to sit here and have some shots of Hennessy with you. You might have to come up on my page, and we're gonna have to talk about that when if something happened to Marvin. Even if Marvin get locked up, I'm gonna be mad. I just don't want nothing happening to Marvin. But Blaze, we know that you can't keep going out here doing dirt. You can't keep on having all these things happen to you. Karma is a bitch, okay? And at some point, karma comes back and bites you in the booty, okay? You know it comes back. It happens in real life, and they trying to make this show like it's real life, so they gotta do that. If they, he's either going to die or go to prison. I really don't want because remember now, Lays, we still had to deal with that Amber situation, the little girl. We ain't done with that. That's coming back. Probably watch about episode 7. That shit is coming back around. Episode 6 or 7, we going to see that situation again. We not done with that. Yeah, I don't know. But I can see Marvin not even trying to go to no prison. I can see Marvin saying, I ain't going to jail. Y'all gonna have to kill me. I can see that for sure. Trayvon will eliminate Rock hidden to witness protection. Okay, I know you've been saying this about this Trayvon for a while. I don't know why are we seeing Trayvon again? But I don't know. I'm not saying you wrong. I don't know anything. We just throwing stuff out there, and we see the mafia gonna take out Rock. That could happen. That could happen. That's that's why we wait to invest in the right things when it comes. But look, raising Canaan, we all get invested. We get so invested in this show. Um, oh, like the silence in the Tony Montana Scarface. I mean, listen, I don't know if we'll see Tremont, but maybe. Now somebody said that Tremont supposed to be in Origins or something. I don't really know, because I don't be going online digging up the different stuff. So y'all know more than me. I be learning stuff from y'all, and y'all be teaching me. So I don't know. But I really love London has beautiful performances of this show. Yes, they have been doing yes, Jukebox, the actress who played Jukebox. Her name is Haley. She been doing a hell of a job as well. So we already know her origin story, and we know Kanan's origin story. We know how their stories end. Um, we know that Breeze eventually dies, but he has to. It's going to be down the line when he gets to know Ghost and Tommy. Um, it's just not hasn't been announced yet. Okay, Ghost takes out Breeze in a new show. Oh, right? Yeah. 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 Whoever said that Ghost is taking out Breeze in this season, they're wrong. Ghost will take Breeze out in Origins because that's when it happened, when he got to know Ghost and Tommy and all of that. And down the line, that's going to happen. And I think they got 18 episodes, I was told. Um, yes, their acting is great. Love the father daughter relationship. Me too. They've come a full circle, all I see. And I like that full circle relationship with the daughter and the father. Karma going to spend the yeah, Karma gonna spin that shit. Spin that shit. The Karma gonna spin the block, right? Um Marvin and Unique are the real gangsters. Yeah, that is very true, Chaz. That's the real, yeah. And Unique, yeah, he gone. Yeah, if Marvin something happened to Marvin, I'm gonna be mad. And I can't see Marvin even going to prison. But either way, I'm gonna be upset, and I'll be up here crying and doing my eulogy or whatever, and doing the repast for Marvin for sure. Marvin's a good dude, regardless. I like him. He made mistakes. I ain't gonna sit there and sugarcoat like he ain't make no damn mistakes. But overall, Marvin's a good guy. And he was right when he told his sister, I am very loyal. I've been loyal. You know what I'm saying? So episode 5 is going to be explosive because the break is right after that one. That's right, Bree Prince, 9647. Um, so we got episode 5 right coming up this coming week, and I'm going to go live like I do every week. My first reaction 1:10 a.m. 1:15 1:10. um we usually try to give people time to watch the episode a little bit. So it's usually around like 1:10 1:15 a.m. We go live. We usually sit up here for like an hour, me, Tamika, and Mo 69, and anybody else who might want to join. Um, we give our first reactions, how we feel, and then later on, everybody does their own personal recaps. So yeah, and it is going to be a break. So Bree, you are right about that. It's going to be a break because it will not be an episode the following week after that, which is fine because actually I got stuff going on that week, so good. I can have we can have a break. That falls right in line. Yeah, that's what they keep saying. Trademark gonna be in Origins. Trademark is going to be in Origins. Okay, yeah, everybody's saying that. Everybody's saying that. So y'all must have looked it up and saw. And Breeze, we know for sure is in Origins. The storyline is not over with Amber's character is going to come back and play. Yeah, Steven, that's what I'm saying. Around episode 6 or 7, I believe we're gonna see Amber again. Yeah, you said it's been confirmed. Okay. Shamik Moore, aka Breeze, has already confirmed it. Okay. I'm glad y'all let me know stuff. Y'all please always do that. And if I'm saying something that's wrong, correct me. If it's something I don't know, let me know. So and anything I'm saying, I'm just guessing off the top of the dome. I don't know anything, but I love all these theories and things y'all say. It's a break after episode 5. Shout out to Demarcus for providing me with these super chats. I really appreciate you. It's a break after episode 5. Raising Kanan series finale August 7th. Tremont is in Power Origin. So is Teresa Baselli. All right. Okay. That was Sal Baselli's wife. Okay. Okay. Uh, hey, Jordan Matthew, 2019. Crazy thought. What if Howard is Bree's father also? And he just testing Canaan. Look, anything is possible, Jordan. Anything is possible. Um, Breeze is going to be yes, 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 yes. Okay. Ghost is going to eliminate Kanan and Power Origins. Well, he didn't eliminate him. He had him locked up. Remember, Kanan went to prison for 10 years. Um, Ghost and Tasha set that up. Tommy didn't even know about it, that there was a setup. Tommy didn't even know. They kept that away from Tommy. That's in the OG Power. You can go back and find that. Like episode, I mean not episode, season 2. Season 2 is when they talked about it. Um 2 or 3, I think, about, I believe it was 2, but whatever. Um Yes, everybody telling me about the origin. Okay. Nemesis is renewed for season 2. Yes. I didn't hate Nemesis. I do understand all the critiques everybody say. Some of the, a couple of characters was goofy. Some of the acting was not all, on point. I get that, um but overall, I gave it a solid 8. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. I reviewed the first season, and I will review the season 2 as well. So, if it's decent, I will. I hate to say that I will for sure, but because anything could be going on by the time I come back. That won't be till next year. Um, Tomorrow is 50 Cent's 51st birthday. Shout out to 50 Cent turning 51. Okay. I'm older than I'm older than Kanan. I'm older than 50. Um, I'm like, what, 4 years older than him. See, 51, 52. Yeah, I'm 4 years older than him. Um, So, but yeah, shout out to him. This is still cancer season. I know so many goddamn cancers. Okay. It's so many of my friends and people I know that's cancers. It's been a lot of damn birthdays between June and through July. So many cancers. So, um, I got a birthday. I got somebody's birthday coming up next week. So, well, a week after next or whatever. That I got to, you know, do a celebration for. So yeah, so many birthdays. Yeah, so shout out to cancer season. Um Raising Cane season 5, episode 6. The no, that's wrong, Steven. The last episode 8 is August 7th. That's when it ends. It take a break next week. It's like this coming week, I'm sorry, episode 5 drops. Episode 6 won't be until the 24th. So the one on the 17th is canceled. If they take a break, they come back. Episode 6 is on the 24th of July. Um all right, y'all. This will be an actual, let me say, this will be the actual debut of Jane. And okay. Yes, I'm sorry if I don't like breeds. I have no idea why. I just don't. My face frowns as soon as I say, something. I'm kind of with you too, Bree. Even though I know he's doing his damn thing as far as being a villain, he's playing the role of a villain very great. I mean, sometimes we like villains, but however, I'm with you. I just don't like him. I'm already ready for Ghost to take him out. I'm ready for Origins to get here so that Ghost can pop a Breeze. and throw his ass in this fire. I am, yeah, I'm not, I don't care nothing about Breeze right now. I really don't. I have something about him, and I don't have an answer as to why I don't like him. But I just don't. Origins is mainly set in the 2000s with Breeze already being dead, but we'll get flashbacks of them in the 90s. So Breeze will be in flashbacks. Okay. Nemesis was good. Okay, yeah, it was fine for me, but there's been a lot of discussion, a lot of people who did not like it. And you can find that all over the internet, Instagram, Twitter, what you call it, a TikTok, even YouTube, whatever. It's a lot of comments of people who trashed it, did not like it. But there's a lot of people who did like it. Obviously, they liked it because season two was coming. So I'm going to recap it just like I did the first one. Um, the ending, yeah, the end, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was some goofy stuff. It was a couple goofy things, and I understand some of the critique that people said. I just didn't think it was that bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was like real bad. Um, the third to the last episode, Raising Cancer will be okay. Team Jarita. Yeah, right. I mean, even though she ran her mouth, but she all right right now. She ran her mouth, but she's all right now. Orders will be in 2027. Y'all giving me all the information. Thank y'all for looking all this stuff up. Jarita meeting Rock, Marvin, and Jukebox were very intimidating. Um, so okay, 50 Cent birthday is on Tuesday. Okay, on Tuesday. Okay, got it. What's Tuesday's date? That's the 7th. Yeah, because it's Monday's the 6th, right? So Tuesday is the 7th. Okay. Cancer are the biggest crabs. And you know something? I love me some crabs. Even though I'm not a cancer, but I love me some damn crabs. Okay. I'm a DC girl, Maryland girl. So that's what we eat out here is crabs. Okay. That's what we do. We eat crabs. I was gonna get some crab legs today, but I was not going out there in that damn heat. So it was 103. I was not going out there in that heat. So I ended up eating some shrimp, some spice shrimp, the peeling these shrimp. I was tearing those up. But I'm gonna get my crabs probably in another week or two. I don't think I'm gonna wait that long. I think I'm gonna get them this week. I ain't getting them to this weekend though, because I'm just not dealing with that heat. Um, so do I get along with cancers? I sure do. My ex-husband, God rest his soul, he passed on now. He was a cancer. Every boyfriend I've had, including my current boyfriend, everybody is a damn cancer. Okay? Everybody is a cancer. Um, like I said, my ex-husband, he was a cancer. Oh, CJ, you a cancer? Okay. I'll be 39 years old in 10 days from now. All right. Hey, happy birthday. In case I don't see you in the YouTube streets before your birthday, I'm gonna give you an early shout out. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, CJ. 39. Oh, to be 39 again. Oh, I would love it. I'm look, I try to still act like I'm 39 sometimes, but then my body be like, girl, sit down, okay? Yeah, but that's great. Yeah, I get along with a lot of cancers. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a Libra. Do Libras and cancers are they do they work good together? Because it seems like every time I'm dating somebody or whatever, and then I had married a damn cancer. So every time I'm with somebody, they're damn cancer. I meet a lot of them all the time, and I have friends that just friends, home girls, whatever. This cancer. So I seem like me Libras and cancers must attract to each other. People comparing nemesis to power, I think, is what hurt people's expectations. Yeah, because of Courtney Kemp. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Support. I think you absolutely right. Um, yeah, I thought it was okay. I know like Detroit and a few people they tore the shreds, but I don't go on what everybody say. We don't always have to agree, and we can agree to disagree. Um, yes, happy early birthday. Um, you see, I bump head with a lot of cancers being a Libra. That's right, you and I. Hey, sometimes you and I ain't always on the same page when the stuff when we be, what I'm saying. But yeah, I guess I get along with cancers because it seems like I'm always meeting one. Whether my either a home girl, a guy might be going out with somebody's a damn cancer. My current dude right now is a damn cancer. He got his birthday coming up. So cancer season coming to an end shortly, but you still got another 2 weeks. So I have mixed emotions with the fictional character of Breeze. Yeah. My mom and son just had birthdays too. Always shout out to them. Mine was on the 2nd of July. Yours was the 2nd of July support. Oh my goodness. Happy belated. Yes, okay. Cancers have the crab in the barrel mentality. I mean, they are crabs then. Um, yes. What you know about some Michael Henderson? You 39. What the hell you know about Michael Henderson? You too young. Okay. What you know about Michael Henderson? You must have learned that from your mama or your daddy, your grandparents. Michael Henderson? Yeah, that was my guy. What you know about Michael Henderson? Let's see. I was wrong. I thought Power raising Kanan taking on episode 5. We mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, you said that not comparable? Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you're right because I did get divorced from a cancer. Rest in peace to him. I did get divorced from a cancer. I dated other guys that were cancers. I ain't with them no more, but I've been with my current guy for a very, very long time. And he's a cancer, but you know, he's a sweetheart. Um, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorns, all okay, okay, all right. All right, yeah, and once again, happy birthday to CJ. On the 15th. Enjoy your 39th birthday. You almost right there, hitting the 40s. Almost right there. All right, y'all. It's about to turn 2 hours. I was only gonna be up here an hour, but y'all know I be talking, and then we just start talking about other stuff. We just went on to other things. But one day I'm gonna have to do after dark again. Remember, I used to Demarcus probably remembers, and some of the other people who've been around for a while. I used to do after dark, but I haven't done one in a very long time. It's been over a year, maybe. I need to do another after dark when we can talk spicy, we can talk grown people talk, and I used to do those like late at night after midnight. So one day soon I'll do one. Because that's when we have like a lot of conversations about a lot of things. Cancers are very controlling. Yeah, not my man right now. He ain't controlling. No, I'm probably the one that's more controlled over here. He's not controlling. So maybe he's a July cancer. There's a difference too between a June cancer and a July cancer. There's a big difference. So, you say my uncle's a cancer. He'll be 54 on July 9th, and my aunt on the 21st. Yes, yes. Okay. Well, happy birthday to them. Okay. Now you making me feel old, but I forgot you young Steve. I think maybe younger than my son. Um yes. I'm an old school. Okay. I didn't know you know about no Michael Henderson. Okay. CJ, follow me on Instagram. It's ILL71. ILL71. Follow me over there on Instagram. And I be posting stuff and over there. So yeah, follow me over there. Um, ain't nothing messy with us. Oh, say ain't nothing. Oh, hey, Eric H. Ain't nothing messy with us Tauruses. Y'all Tauruses, y'all something else too now. But listen, I don't judge people by their sign. I really don't. I do read horoscopes sometimes. I do read the criteria of people, but I really don't get into that. I judge people by each individual person and how you treat me and how you are in the world. That's how I judge you, not necessarily your sign. Because sometimes the stuff they say about your sign is true, and sometimes the stuff they say about your sign is absolutely false. So it's a case by case basis. It's a case by case. I just recently started watching your channel in the past couple of weeks, and I really appreciate the down to earth and relate. And you thank you. Oh, thank you, Brie. Yeah, that's I appreciate that. That I'm going to have to keep this a comment because I really appreciate that. Listen, Brie, I've been only been doing this for about 2 years. Some of the other YouTubers up here and used to, push me into, I was just always being a guest on their pages, on their channels. And they kept saying, Inga, you can do it. Like you can do it. You got a personality. You can go up here and talk to people. And so it's been 2 years now and I'm still going strong. Um, you know, I probably should be more active up on YouTube. Um, I probably should be more active. Sometimes I have been, and sometimes I take a step back. But I come up here when I can. But yes, I just try to keep it real. I try to have fun and laugh and joke. If I'm not in a great mood, if it's something not right, I'm not gonna come up here because y'all everybody's going through shit in their life. Everybody got some shit going on, whether it's with their jobs, whether it's with their spouses, significant others, baby mama, baby daddies, with their children, health problems. People lost jobs, don't have a place to live, don't have food to eat. It's a lot of stuff. Like all of us on this YouTube, we live in different cities, different states, different counties, different towns. We're not all like and live like in the same place. So everybody got stuff going on in life. So when y'all come up here, y'all taking time out of y'all day, your evening, your night, and you sitting up here for 2 hours listening to me just run my damn mouth, then I don't want to be up here and not have fun with y'all. I want to laugh, joke, talk about stuff. Sometimes I like talking about random things. I think I'm gonna start doing some more random lives and just talk and just have general things to talk about. Not always something structured. I do like recapping TV shows. I do like recapping movies. But I'm going to do more of just come and talk to people because a lot of people going through a lot of things, and sometimes we do need to have a community where we can just sit and talk. And because sometimes we always have somebody we can talk to. So that's what my channel is all about, Brie. I really appreciate that comment. And yeah, keep on hanging in there with me. Follow me on Instagram too. ILL71. ILL71. Those are my initials. So it's ILL71. So follow me over there. And I just gotta keep it real. So I really appreciate that. Okay, you're a Sagittarius. So is my wait a minute, when your birthday? My birthday, December. Uh, what? Steven? Okay, my son is a Sagittarius and his birthday is December 21st. Okay. And he was right there. If he was born the very next day on the 22nd, he would have been a Capricorn. Because like my dad and my sister, they're Capricorn. He would have been a Capricorn, but he was born the last day of being a Sagittarius, the 21st. And so you will be 33. Okay, he's currently 33. He'll be 34. All right, Steven, hey, Steven, then you're my son too, okay? But I don't treat you like that, but I mean, but you my son too, my YouTube son, okay? I love Steven. He's so sweet. Oh, you already did? Go great, 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 great. Oh, cancer. Okay, you gotta stop that. This stuff, you must have some bad run-ins with cancers. I mean, listen, I know some bad cancers. I know some good cancers. Listen, people are people. That's how I judge people, Demarcus, not based on the sign. As soon as I hear they sign and I'm like, oh, they're a terrible person. No, I don't do that. Good thing is, good thing. No one knowing Troy is spamming and causing chaos. Thank you. Yes, it's been very peaceful. So Y'all keep it that way. You just okay, you just follow me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Um is controlling copy. Okay, DeMarcus, you must have had some bad run-ins with some cancers. Listen, I had an ex-husband who was a cancer, but still, even though we had got divorced, we was each other still best friend toward the end. And before, unfortunately, he took sick and passed. I was right there up until he passed away, even though we was divorced. So not all cancers are bad. You just probably had some bad um you just probably had some bad dealings with some cancers. Not all cancers are bad. Cause I got a lot of friends that are cancers, female and male, and they good people. Um no, we do not like the trolls, and I will cuss a troll out and kick you out of here. You know. Oh yeah, support game. We okay. And people in here do not all have to agree, and y'all all don't have to think alike, but y'all do not need to be fighting in the chat. So I appreciate everybody is having a good time and behaving themselves this evening, or now it's morning. Now I should say it's 1 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. I know some of y'all on the West Coast, like Barbara. Um, alre- okay, you already did. Okay, okay. Thanks, Steven. Um, um, reruns is being okay, okay, okay. All right, y'all is having me smile and laugh this evening. Oh, I keep saying this evening. It's morning time. Hey, hey, Cortland. Hey, is Raising King your favorite spinoff show? Yes, absolutely. Yes. I mean, listen, I love Power, OG Power, seasons 1 through 4 is my favorite seasons, but Raising Canaan has not had a bad season. I mean, has they had anything that's not perfect? No, there's nothing perfect on most shows. But however, Raising Canaan is high up there for me. It's a rewatchable show. You can go back at any given time and go back and watch it from season one. Great season. I mean, the great series. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, it's my favorite. That to answer your question is my favorite of the spinoff. Definitely, definitely. I totally agree with that. Um, my only sister, my parents' middle child is also Kevin. Okay, okay. Um, y'all into these uh y'all into these signs, huh? Um, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini are all would think that cancer people are controlling because cancers are okay. You know something? Y'all really into this stuff. I mean, I don't deep dive into it like that. Yes, you are cancer. Yeah, listen, I get along with cancers. I obviously I do because I'll tell you, I got homegirls that's cancers. I have got homeboys that's my buddies, get men, that's my buddies, and they cancers. I have dated dudes as cancers. I was married to a cancer. I'm currently in a relationship with somebody who's a cancer. Listen, I don't have no problem with cancers. Obviously, as a Libra, October 1st, I'm a Libra girl. I'm obviously I get along with the cancers. Now I'm obviously Demarcus had some issues with cancers and he don't trust them. So, there's some people who take these signs, these zodiac signs very, very serious. They will not date or marry anybody if the zodiac sign don't match up to, you know, what they got, what their sign is and all that. Some people take this stuff very, very serious. Um, I don't get it. I don't get all into it like that. My mom, oh, oh yeah, rest in peace. Okay. Um, yes, you just being peaceful and blessed. Exactly. Hey, ladies, you still here? I thought you probably left and gone to bed. And the stuff we do is not easy. If we do it, we love it. Yeah. You know, I enjoy coming up here talking to y'all. Look, I come up here for the fun and the laugh I don't it's not because, YouTube is paying my bills or nothing like that. It ain't that. YouTube ain't taking care of me financially at all. I come up here for the love. I'm volunteering my damn time. Okay, I come up here for the love because I do enjoy talking to y'all. I enjoy kicking it, laughing, cutting up, all the things with y'all. And I'm actually going to do more, like I said, more just coming up here chit chatting and talking to people. So make sure y'all have that notification, the bell, even if you got to unsubscribe and subscribe right back or something. Because I don't always get notifications for my other YouTube friends up here. So some people tell me sometimes they don't get my notifications. That's why I'm trying to always try to remember to put stuff in the community tab and also in Discord if y'all over in the Discord, because um I guess I should probably start putting stuff on Instagram too, but I don't want to get too many weirdos from Instagram. That's why I don't really promote it that much over there, because I don't want to get too many crazy weirdos. But um sometimes people are not getting a notification. So um being a YouTuber is not easy. No, it's not. It's not as easy as people think it might be. you know just to come, you can click on live to come up here and start talking, but it's a lot because I'm trying to read the chat. I'm trying to discuss whatever the topic that we're talking about, and I'm trying to maneuver, especially if I got pictures, the show, video, the show, whatever. I'm trying to maneuver two different things at the same time. And I know there's people's comments that I have missed. So you're absolutely right. Lays, it's not easy. I mean, it's not like a hard job or nothing. We ain't doing construction, but you just got to be doing, you got to multitask, and your eyes got to be multitasking. And the reason why I don't do YouTube almost every day, like there's some people who do it every single day, and I just can't, because I work two jobs and I'm on the computer all day long on both jobs, multitasking, doing stuff. And so, I deal with, fine, billing, with medical billing, and my eyeballs are tired. So usually by the time the evening come, I don't want to be up here on YouTube no more talking. Um, but just the weekends is fine. But I'm gonna try to be more active if I can. This, at least during the summer, I'm gonna try. Raising cane of snowfall. Who do you got? That's a good question, Demarcus. That's a real good question. What y'all say in the chat? That's a good one. I love snowfall. I absolutely love snowfall. Um, yeah. For those who didn't see it, go back. I went back and recapped Snowfall again. I did initially when it came out, but I went back and recapped it again. Actually, when I did it, when it came out the first time, actually, I don't think I had a YouTube channel then. No, I was on other people's channels. So I went back and recapped it last year. Um, all 6 seasons. I had a panel of people with me. So go back and check those out if y'all want to. Um, but I actually love Snowfall. That's a good one, Demarcus. I'm gonna think more on that before I really answer, because I love both these shows, but I'm really love Snowfall a lot. So you said it's early morning. Yeah, NYC and the DMV, we all East Coast. We're on the same time zone. So yeah, it's 1:20 a.m. here. And I'm gonna go and lay down in a minute. Um you look super great at a sweet young age. Oh, thank you. If you're speaking about me, CJ, thank you. um, look, I'm just here at home chilling, okay? I don't even know why I got a damn cap on. I'm in the house, but I'm just home chilling. I'm in the, but when I get myself together, CJ, hey, I can put it together now. When I get my whole, the makeup and the outfit, I get it together. But I'm trying to hang in there for old gal. for old gal. I'm trying to hang it together. Uh, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. My aunt passed away from cancer. Oh Lord, oh my God, Steve, I'm so sorry. Um, sorry for your loss. That's what I'm saying. People be going through stuff, so we ain't got time to be. We like to have we up here have a good time. I got to see how. Yeah, me too. I got to see. Ladies, you got to come up here one day with me and chit chat about raising Canaan or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got to come up here with me one day. Um, yeah, I can't wait to see how this thing ends. I'm on pins and needles. I've been sitting there trying to figure out, is Rock gonna live? Is she gonna go to prison? Is she gonna escape like Unique? What's gonna happen to Marvin? Is he gonna go go out in a blaze of glory? Like Scarface. Is he gonna go out like that? Is he gonna go on the run? Is he gonna get locked up? I am in on pins because those are the only two that I worry about because we already know what's going to happen to Jukebox. We already know her story. We already know Kanan, his story. We know what's going to happen to Breeze at the end. You know what I'm saying? His demise. But as far as Rock, and then of course Lulu's gone, so we already know him. What happened to him? We don't know what's going to happen with Rock and Marvin, Raquel and Marvin. So I'm on pins and needles. So some people might feel like it's I know a person in the chat earlier said, I forgot the person's name who was in there earlier saying, um, they feel like this is dragging on too slow. That's why they gave the episode a 7. It's not dragging on slow for me. It's not dragging on slow for me. I think we're going at a good pace. But I'm still like, bite my fingernails. But I think it's good. I don't like these weirdos. I always block well pills. Oh yeah, definitely. Um, I sure do. And Snowfall. That yes, what I'm saying. I love Snowfall. I'm Demarcus. You and I right here. I love Snowfall. I really do. Um. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna invite you up here. I have to. I got your Instagram, and then I know you're on Discord. So either way, I'll find you, and I'll send you the link. Um, and let you come up and we can talk whenever you want to. It's an open invitation. So whenever you want to. Or or hit me up and say, "Hey Inga, I want to come up." If I don't send out a link, just say, "Hey Inga, can I come up?" Just hit me up on Instagram and or Discord. I'll probably see this Instagram message first before I see Discord because I do check Discord, but I took my notifications off on there because I was getting too many notifications. It was going crazy. So you can send me a message in Discord, but it may be a delay with me seeing it. But I try to check at least once or twice a day or something. But Instagram, I'm on there all the time, so I'll definitely will see any messages from Instagram if you send me one. Yeah, love Snowfall, love Snowfall. How y'all love Rock? I love Queen Louis. Look, I ain't like Louis. I like Louis at the very beginning of Snowfall, and then later on, I was with her up until maybe season 4. After season 4, I wasn't feeling her no more. The first 3 episodes, I mean, first not episodes. I'm sorry, first 3 seasons, I was down with Louis. By the time seasons 4, 5, 6 came, now I'm done with her. So Uh, let me see. Hey, Juan, what's going on? What is going on? You said you still like Louis too. But Louis is on the run. Okay, Louis still out there on the run. Y'all see if y'all can find her. All I see, she left and went to Louisiana, but maybe and you ain't that far off from Louisiana, so maybe she may end up in Texas. She's still on the run somewhere. All I see, you might find her. So, all right, y'all. It is now 1:25 a.m. on the East Coast. And see, it's been 2 hours and 20 minutes that I've been up here. Uh So she's still in New Orleans eating crabs. Exactly. And this Essence Festival this weekend in New Orleans, all I see. So she might be down at the Essence Festival. Okay. I didn't go this year. I haven't gone in a long time. It's been years, but I've gone to Essence Festival um twice. I've gone twice. I've been to New Orleans 3 times, but I've gone to Essence twice. But I haven't been in years. But I knew I wasn't going down there this weekend. It was just too damn hot. I ain't feel like dealing with no heat. And I like summertime, love summertime, but can't wasn't dealing with that heat down there. That heat down there is vicious. All right, yeah. Good night, y'all. I'm gonna get on out of here. I used to watch Snowfall and remember back in the day. Yes, yeah, yeah. Love Snowfall. Anyway, I'm gonna get on out of here, y'all, and I will be back. I'm gonna try to drop a throwback movie. I don't want to tell y'all which one yet. But I'm gonna try to put that out. That might be just a recorded video, so I'm gonna try to get that out sometimes. Well, it's Sunday now, sometimes Sunday. But if not, if I don't get it out this week, definitely next week. This coming week it'll be out. If it's not out this week, the next following week. So anyway, but I'm working on that. And so that'll be the next thing. And then of course, next, back to raising Kanan and all of that. So I will see y'all on the YouTube streets. Y'all have a great rest of the weekend. Please, before I get over here, I'm gonna say to y'all, stay cool. Keep the air conditioner on. Stay under the fans. Drink plenty of ice water. Look, I've been sipping my ice water right here all night long. I gotta fill it up some more before I go to sleep. I keep ice water beside me, beside my bed. Please, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Stay out the sun. Keep hats on. I just want to make sure everybody stay healthy and stay good. So, we like to have a good time and everything, but we don't want nobody being sick or hurt, nothing. So y'all take care of yourself and check on people, especially the elderly. Check on people, especially the elderly, okay? All right, y'all. Yeah, I don't like Louis either. So CJ. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I love y'all. I really do. I really love y'all. Y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. Mwah.